Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. You know, this is your girl, The Chosen Tony, and I'm just here to share another video. Well, it's a story time video about me being the first child of my mom, 9 children to attend university college. So, guys, tune in, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment, introduce your friend, and guys, feel free to just drop in and say whatever I say, thanks or stuff like that. I really appreciate the likes, the share, the comments, and the subscribe. So again, guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Nine children to attend university college. It has been something excellent for my family, something that they all look up to and they count it as a blessing. Guys, it's not easy, but well, it wasn't easy after all, but it was indeed worth it. I must say, going through high school, I was always this average child, always getting good grades, good GPA, and I'm always getting awardees for my good work. My parents, yeah, they have a huge role in playing in my education role. My both parents, I'm fortunate, guys, to have both parents sending me to school, and they have always been there for me. My mom, she's like 100% a super mom. I really love my mom. She's my hero, and my dad as well is my hero. About when I was in 11th grade, I saw my father was battling with glaucoma with his sight, and that kind of affected his sight, so he's unable to see at the moment. And that has been something that has always been like laid on my heart, and it has always been on my mind, what if my dad should became blind fully and stuff like that. So stuff like that used to plague me at school, and sometimes I will sit with my friends and reason with them and talk to them, but everything happens for a reason and God knows best. My father losing his sight, he's kind of annoying, but at the end of the day, he's still my father. Sometimes he sit down, he's bothered about not being able to work again to kind of sustain his family needs and to be there for us. And every man would want that for their family. I must say, I give my hats off to my dad, and congrats to him for always being there for me throughout school. When I was in 11th grade, I was signed up to do 8 subjects. I did, and I passed 7 of them, right? I failed maths. I don't like maths, guys. Maths is not like my worst friend. I don't like maths. But nevertheless, guys, you know, you have to have maths to go through the world, right? And I did. I was a business student. I love business, guys. But my favorite of all the business subject though is office administration, because I love office work. I love administrative work. That's me, guys. And when I sat my CSEC rather, I had a few rough edges, but in the end of it, God was a faithful God, and I must say He has always been there, guys. I have a saying, so when you fix up God's business, He will indeed fix up your business. I was at church for the whole week of one of my exams. I was at church for OA exam, that's office administration. And guys, when I went to do the exam the morning, I said to a prayer, I said, God, look, my dad church last night, was I fix up your business, so God, when you fix my business, I'm gonna tell you something. My God real. I don't know about nobody else, but my God real. I went in that exam, and everything that I look over in the morning, that was what was in the exam. And when I know I can't answer, I said, God, help me out. I said, because I depend upon you, and God, because I was at church doing your own business. And I must say, God has been so faithful. God has been so faithful to me, and I thank Him. And you know that exam, I got distinction in it, straight A profile, and I'm grateful to God. I have 7 CSEC subjects, I have 6 level of CAPE. I have 2 City and Guilds and an NCT vet. God has been so faithful to me. And I have been like the first one to give my mom my parents so much subject out of their 9 children. And rest in peace to my brother that died in 2006. Rest in peace to him, bro. We miss you dearly. And I know you're there watching over us. And guys, I must say that it has been a rough, rocky road for me. Going to school sometimes without lunch money. And I still managed to survive. I had few friends, few family members, church family members who have always been there for me. I must say my pastor, he is one of them that helped me tremendously. My youth president, some of my other church sisters, like, they have always been there for me. My church family has been such a blessing to me, and I thank God for them, because some of the times I don't know how would I make it without them. And the prayer I really appreciate it so much. Guys, before I started university, I wanted to feel what it feels like to work. So I went and I started applying for jobs, and I applied for some jobs, and I get this job at a primary school to assist with a grade 6 class. And I must say it has really opened my eyes. It has been a blessing for me. I have learned a lot of things, and the students were so honorable. They respect me so much. They called me Auntie Tonian and stuff like that. They are so loving and caring. And that really pushed me to becoming a teacher, or wanting to becoming a teacher, because guys, I've always wanted to become a meteorologist from primary school. And I don't know what changed my mind, but I love children so much. I have this passion for children. I love children so much. And going to that primary school, Irish Kelly, and I must say big up to Miss Gaynor. I love you, Miss Gaynor. And big up to Miss Watson for accepting me in her class. And the other grade 6 teachers, and some of the teachers that has always been there for me and have been loving and showing me such love and kindness. And I must say, guys, I wanted to become a meteorologist, right? Yeah. And then I don't know what sudden changed. Then I said I want to be a dermatologist. And all of a sudden, I changed. Then I said, like, oh yes, God, I want to become an immigration officer. I said, no, that's too much work. I can't bother with that. That's too much work. Then I say I want to become a teacher. And I want to become a high school teacher to teach business. But then again, I say I'm too ignorant to teach high school beginning, because either me I go through them over the railing, or them through me over the railing. That's how ignorant I am. And I would like to be talking to a child, and you go tell me, say, me sue, or me nah, I don't work that way. So being at Irish Kelly, it had an impact on me to become a primary school teacher, because I love children. And they've been so honorable, they've been so respectful, they've been so loving and caring. And I had this sudden change that, okay, then I'm going to apply to Michael in 2018. And that's when I went there, rather. I went there and get the application form and fill it out, and I got accepted to do my bachelor's in primary education. And I must say it's not been easy. And school fees and miscellaneous fees, that's kind of costly, but God has been working it out tremendously. I'm grateful to him. And I know my parents is happy to see me going into my 3rd year of September. If God's willing, I'm grateful, guys. I'm so grateful. I'm just asking you guys to just continue to pray for me, because I mean well, and I want to achieve my goals and all that I've set to achieve, because God is not done with me yet, because my purpose not finished. I'm a no say God not done with me yet. And God has been so faithful in everything, because my parents not working, they're unable to work because my mommy is of age and my daddy can't see, he's blind. And God has worked out a way for me. I get lunch money to go to school. I have bus fare, I have for my table, and I can go to school. And I tell him I have persons who I can really depend upon and say, soups and then make it happen. I am truly grateful for you all because it couldn't have been possible without you all. And stay tuned, guys. Tune into my next. Invite your friends out to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys.